Hello everyone and welcome to Java Forever course. Currently we are learning manipulating strings, and in today's class we will learn about valueOf, which is a pretty interesting function of string in Java. We have in the past learned how to convert a number into a string using, I've shown you a shortcut where you can just append or add or concatenate a space or a empty character like 5 plus this without any space, and this will convert into space 5 because you are adding a number to a string, and basically it will Java automatically converts this to a string and then joins, which is same as 5 because I did not really add anything. I added only an empty string here. Empty string is something that you put double quote immediately without any space. If you put a space, then it becomes a space string. Like this is a space because there is a space here. Now there is another way of converting a number into a string, and that is a valueOf function. The valueOf function takes any value, whatever you pass it, a number, you pass it a character, you pass an integer or a float, fraction, decimal number, it will convert to a equivalent string. So let's take an example here. Now one difference here is that in this case we don't take our string variable a and say a dot valueOf. ValueOf. We don't do this. The reason we don't do is because this can be a string, this can be a number, this can be a character. Remember, the valueOf can convert anything into a string. So we cannot say this is a string. So we have to exclusively use the string and say string dot valueOf. And that's what you will see it. Now you can pass, the parameter can be anything. It can be a character, it can be a number, it can be a decimal, anything. So interestingly, let's take this example. C equal to 15 and D equal to 50. If I want to add these two numbers and then print it, Java is smart enough to know that C is 15 and 50, and I'm adding two numbers. So it will print 65. But if I want to join these two, 15 and 50, I want to show it as 1550, then I need to first convert 15 into a string, 50 also a string, and then join it. To do that, I'll say string dot valueOf and then pass the value C. Similarly, string dot valueOf, pass D, and this whole thing will convert C into a string. This whole thing will convert D into a string and join it, and becomes 50, 15, 50 rather than two numbers. And that's the power of valueOf. You convert it into a string. Very simple, but very powerful. Go ahead and practice the quiz and hone your skills. As I always say, practice is the only way to learn coding. Thank you again, and see you in the next class.
Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.